Yo, what up, Triple Scoopers? It's your boy DJ J Steezy.
And DJ Jedi.
And today's special guest, we got Armando Murillo along with his fighter, Luis Panuco.
¡Hey! Bienvenido.
Bilingual, please.
Bilingual. So, what's up, guys? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Thank you for having us, bro. You guys are, it's always a pleasure being around you guys. So, yeah, we're excited, bro. We're here to announce Luis's fight, his professional debut next week in Miami.
Damn, welcome to Miami. Yeah. Oh, no. They're going to copyright it. No. Never mind. Sketches. Yeah.
See, when you say professional fighter, you're talking about MMA, right?
Yeah, mixed martial arts. He's fought a couple times as an amateur. I started working with him a little bit over a year ago. And yeah, man, we just decided that it was time for him to go professional, and we got the opportunity. So why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're really excited. Kid's hungry. Very, very talented. Very, very disciplined. Just like MMA and boxing, you know what I mean? You have to be disciplined. I think they're two sports, or I think any sport in general. You have to be disciplined because those sports can be very, very jealous. You know what I mean? And I think some fighters have learned the hard way that if you're gonna half-ass it, it's not gonna work out. You know what I mean? So the kid's bright. He's hungry, and yeah, man, he wants to get to the top. So we're here to help him out, man. You know what I mean?
Nice. So, ¿de dónde eres, Luis?
Pues yo nací en Ventura, pero he vivido aquí en el Valle y Mexicali.
Okay.
So, la verdad, soy de aquí del Valle, Mexicali, todo.
¿Y cómo te metiste a MMA? ¿Tienes muchos hermanos que te
No,
clavaban?
fíjate, neta que no, güey.
Eras más chico de repente.
No, fíjate que nadie en mi familia pelea.
¿O no?
Nadie, soy el primero que he peleado. Cuando estaba chiquito, morrillo, jugaba béisbol, jugué de todo, jugué fútbol americano, béisbol, soccer, fútbol.
Canicas.
No, canicas en las calles, güey.
Tazos,
Jugué de todo, güey, pues nunca me gustaba nada, güey. Me aburría, no me gustaba esperar como béisbol, tenías que esperar cada tiempo.
Los seasons.
Sí, no me gustaba. Y un día nomás estaba solo en la casa porque pues antes nomás me quedaba yo solo. Y miré como un promotion como que MMA acá, dije, ¿viste? Seguro aquí no hay en el Valle, pinche. Pues no hay nada en el Valle.
Well,
Hey, bro, you gotta speak well about the Valley, bro.
No,
where's the promoters at?
No, pues dije, pues no, yo no encuentro nada aquí, yo solo miro fútbol y béisbol, todo lo que yo miraba. Y pues no, una vez me fui en el camión solo, en el transit, lo agarré y me fui acá. Y una vez caí en un gym, donde comencé primero fue en un gimnasio de boxeo.
Órale.
Ahí es donde comencé. Y luego al ladito tenían un gimnasio como de wrestling. Y miraba que también ahí están echando patadas y que todo el rollo. Dije, pues me gusta. Y fui un día y desde entonces ahí me quedé.
Now, have you always liked to fight? Because I feel like, like MMA fighters, there has to be something in you that's just like
a bully.
You
looking at anyone over here? Bully, but
Right. Because there has to be a part of it just you love to throw chingazos.
Yeah.
You know?
Pues te gusta o
Sí,
qué?
sí me gusta, pues. A mí nunca fue como de pelear, como comenzar las peleas. A mí siempre, pues, como fui el más chaparro de todos. O sea, a mí siempre me querían agarrar de...
¿Pero te gustaba mirarlo como en la tele o no?
Nunca lo he mirado.
Oh,
Desde
wow.
ese entonces, nunca lo he visto. Nomás me lo pasaba jugando videojuegos, tragando. Estando quisiera.
Wow.
Y en vez en cuando acá morrillos que me quieran contar el tiro y pues no me había dejado, que estaba chaparro y casi gordo, la neta estaba...
Oh, wow.
estaba
Hey, bro, you can't be saying
Hey,
chubby.
no,
bro.
pues,
You know what I mean?
a los 10 años pesaba 170.
¿A los cuántos?
10 años.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Sí, estaba grande, I was big.
You're around three chubby guys right now, bro. I don't want to be. You want to make it to Miami right now?
Y pues sí, pues siempre me tenía que hacer defender. Y pues sí, sí me gustaba.
¿Y cómo se conocieron ustedes?
I was just about to say that, man.
Porque este güey es bien llevado.
I I've been training in San Diego for quite some years now with a world-class coach out there, Janix Alves. He's really well known in the sport of mixed martial arts. And one day this guy shows up, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? You know what I mean? Because the way it is out there, it's kind of like we have our circles, and they're like super. It's kind of like when there's a new guy on the team, you're just kind of like,
who is this guy? Why are you here?
Why are you here? Like, you know what I mean?
We gotta bully him.
not bully, but you know, it's kind of not bully, but it's kind of like. Let's make this guy feel uncomfortable. So he like a freshman. You gotta hate him. He showed up. I guess one of his contacts sent him out there with us, and I don't know, man. Ever since he showed up, and I think he sparred the first day, right? The first day. They made him spar with a guy who has a lot of experience. A buddy of mine from San Diego, I was like, man, this kid. He was getting some good work in, but you know what I mean, like Luis, the guy from San Diego, the one that was sparring with him, like was putting in a little bit of hands on him, like, you know what I mean, just because he was a little bit heavier than him, like, you know what I mean, his walk around weight like 180, 185, and this guy's a little bit smaller, you know what I mean, so, and I saw the toughness in this kid. I'm like, damn, this kid can really like take a punch, like, you know what I mean, like he would just keep going forward, and something like sparked me about the kid. I'm like, all right, so like I want to help him out, and with whatever I can help him out with, and yeah, man, that's pretty much how we met. That was probably like a year and a half ago, like
cuando comenzó la pandemia.
When the pandemic. Actually, when the pandemic started, yeah.
¿Y qué dicen tus papás de
pues nada,
este tipo de, saben lo que es o?
Sí, saben, ya saben, pues todo, pues ¿qué me han decidido? No, o sea, es como...
I love you.
No, sí, me apoyan mucho todos. Pero como todo un padre no quiere mirar que su hijo le pegue, ¿no? Más una mamá. Pero...
¿Cuántos años tienes?
Acaba de cumplir 19.
Oh, wow. Bien arriba.
Pollito.
Gerber.
Gerber.
So what kind of style of fighting do you say you have?
Well, yeah, like what's his like his strength? Where do you see it? Maybe?
As one of his coaches, I think he's a well-rounded kid. Very coachable, very disciplined. Like I said, for me, I personally, I would think his striking.
Oh, okay. His
striking's superior. But like I said, he's well-rounded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's hungry and he's ready. But I think his striking part for me, if you ask me, for sure. He's improved a lot since he started training with us and here in Brawley. We train out of Brawley, and he goes to Mex to train at Maranata.
Oh, nice.
And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym. So yeah, I mean. Luckily, I've built relationships throughout my fight career. When I used to fight, and I've always kept doors open. So I mean, we can send him to Yuma top team. We can send him to San Diego.
Yeah.
We'll take him to San Diego to go train in San Diego. He goes to Mexicali to train in Mexicali. Like it's just we're
just training camps.
Just training camps, just different training camps, different bodies, different looks. You know, I'm not really much of a jealous coach. There's a lot of coaches that are jealous, like.
Jealous how?
Jealous like
We are live.
There's some coaches that they don't like their fighters to go to different gyms.
Oh, okay. No, I can kind of see that.
Like, why are you gonna go train with them? Like, you know what I mean? But I mean, I feel like the kid's just evolving right now. You know, he's only 19 years old.
Yeah.
And I feel like where we send him, I think is the best of the best. You know what I mean? I'm sending him to my buddy Eli from Mexicali. He's very well known out there. He has a lot of experience.
Yeah.
He's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
And the weight class
for
his fighting MMA.
For Luis.
Yeah.
He's a featherweight. He fights 145s.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to take him to 135s. But as his professional debut, we just wanted to go with 145 to see where he's at, see how he feels.
Okay.
And but the goal is to go to 135 for sure.
Nice.
I used to fight 205, man. That shit's no joke, bro. Yeah, bro. You want, you know what I mean? We're trying to keep him, fairly low, in weight, and just because of his body frame and everything, you know what I mean. But yeah, he's. I think his striking is superior, and we're really excited for him.
¿Cuántos días en el gym?
¿Cuántos días voy?
Sí, a la semana.
He has the bed in the back of the gym, bro.
Me falta una cobija, una
That's dedication, bro.
Entreno de lunes a sábado. La neta, al día, mínimo, lo mínimo que voy a agarrar son 6 horas al día.
Oh, shit.
Casi por muchas veces son 8 horas al día. Me corro en las mañanas. Entreno en las mañanas con mi coach, el Peewee y Armando. Entreno con ellos. Voy para la casa, como y me voy para Mexicali. Ahí entreno como 4 horas. Luego voy cambiando. Siempre voy con ellos en la mañana y en la tarde, unos días, hago condición. Y para agarrar también fuerza. Con un coach que Emiliano me ayuda mucho con la dieta. So, ahí ando todos los días, lunes a sábado, y ya por los domingos, pues ya.
He actually quit his job, bro. He quit his job.
¿Se puede preguntar dónde trabajas?
¿Mande?
¿Sí puedo preguntar? Oh, ¿cuidates?
Yeah.
¿Qué les dijiste? ¿Cómo cuidates?
Pues que voy a mis 2 semanas. Antes estaba chido el trabajo, pero, o sea, está difícil estar entrenando
Y
full time, trabajando, y luego, pues, entonces, no tenía energía, me cansaba, trabajaba y luego entrenaba, y pues, no.
And would you tell him quit?
No.
You're mine.
He just had a newborn.
Congratulations.
Congratulate him on that.
Nice.
He just had a baby. Baby boy.
2 meses.
No, man, he pretty much told me what he wanted to do, and I'm like, I mean, we're here to support you, bro, you know what I mean? And I think the best fighters in the world started like that, you know, you start from scratch, bro. I mean, if you really want to get there, you know what I mean?
Right.
He said he wanted to quit. I'm like, well, there's only one way to go from here, and it's up to you to see what you want to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you quit your job, your ass better be in the gym 8-10 hours a day, and that's because this is what we're working for right now. You know what I mean? We're trying to build our ultimate goals for him to obviously be in the UFC.
Yeah.
He's breaking into his professional debut in one of the biggest platforms in the United States, in Combate Global. It's they're a worldwide fight company.
Yeah.
Fight promotion.
So it'll be televised, right?
It's gonna be televised on Univision.
Hey.
Friday, July 2nd. But yeah, man. So he's, like I said, he's breaking in. Like, shit. I remember my professional debut was in a casino in Mexicali. You know what I mean? And this kid is making his professional debut on TV.
Yeah. No pressure.
Miami.
No pressure.
No pressure whatsoever. I'm like, this is big for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Who are you fighting?
That don't matter. We're gonna go in there and do work.
Another up and coming.
He's an up and comer. You know what I mean? I feel like Combate feels like Luis is gonna be like a stepping stone for him, but I think he's in for a fucking huge surprise, bro.
Yeah, those are the best. The upsets.
I'm a big I like the underdogs always, bro. You know, when I started watching fights when I was little, I used to, you know, when you're cuando chiquito, you're like kind of like, who's this and who's that? Like, you didn't really know who the fighters were.
Yeah.
You know, you're with your family and shit. Like, oh yeah, he's better than him. All right, I'm going for the other guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, the rebelde. You know what I mean? But nah, the kid's an up and comer. He's a very wild puncher. Very wild. He's a striker too.
Okay.
So it should be a really good fight.
And for you, how's the transition? Because you go from like working out to, you know, listening to your coach, and now you have to give advice, and that's a different type of stress, huh?
A little bit. I never wanted to. I didn't think. I mean, when I first started fighting, I'm like, you know what? Like, I would see my coaches, and I'd be like, damn, like, I wonder what they go through, because I see all my coaches would get stressed. I've only had 3 coaches throughout my. I fought 10 times as a pro.
Uh-huh.
And So yeah, I would always be like, I wonder what they go through, like, you know what I mean? And now that I'm coaching, I'm kind of like, shit, like, you know, it's a stress for you. Why? Because if he fails, that means that I failed as a coach. You know what I mean? And that means that Coach Pee Wee failed. I mean, you know what I mean? And so it's a huge stress. It's a huge stress. The transition for me has been a little bit I don't want to say hard, but it's challenging. You know what I mean?
Well, if it don't work out, I mean, I'd see you as a good ring guy, like with the car. Round 2. Just kidding.
Hey, bro, I mean, you know, I just gotta get rid of the little panza. You know what I mean? The bigger the panza, the better the chance.
There you go.
It's exciting. It's exciting. What excites me more, like what makes me like want to turn it up, is people like him that are dedicated. You know, you have a fighter that doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't party. Mm-hmm. He's all about his son, his wife, and the gym. That's it. Gym. So, I mean, that motivates me as a coach for sure. So, and he, like I said, man, he's just hungry, bro. So that motivates you as a coach as well. Like, you know what I mean? When the fighter really wants to learn, and you know, so.
Y conociéndote, como que es unas cosas como difícil, como obstacles, que es, you know, si puedes decir.
Sí. Pues la verdad, pues ahorita tengo un morrillo, tengo trabajo, o sea, es como pone una presión más, ¿sabes cómo? Es como que ahora si yo fallo, ellos pues voy a fallar a toda mi familia. Ahora si yo caigo, ellos van a caer también.
Pero como yo lo miro ahorita, si tú, a mí está bien, estabas en el jack o en cualquier jale, pero te ibas a quedar con esa duda.
¿Cómo?
Como que si no tomé esta chance y no, siempre te quedan atrás de la mente que pues para mi morrillo. Ahora tienes más chance que, you know, por tu morrillo. No nomás para ti, para uno.
Sí, pues sí, la verdad es por eso renuncié al trabajo, porque yo en mi mente pensé, pues si voy a pelear y nomás estoy dando la mitad de mi esfuerzo, pensé, ¿cómo le puedo hacer si doy todo mi esfuerzo, si de verdad pongo toda mi mente en esta pelea y le puedo dar? No me quise quedar con esa duda de que, ¿qué pasa si esto pasaría? ¿Qué pasa si hiciera esto? Y pues ahora, pues la verdad, pues es lo que me motiva, sacar a mi familia adelante, es lo que me motiva.
Sí, esto. You have any words of encouragement or any advice you want to give to him? Maybe I'm pretty sure the pep talks are crazy, but anything you want to share?
I don't know. This kid, you know, he kind of gets me emotional sometimes, just because I feel like he doesn't know the potential that he has. You know what I mean? He's fairly young, but there's something in him that he doesn't see yet, that I see, that other people see. You know what I mean? So, words of encouragement is just, you know, like I told him, you know, we're gonna debut next week on a big platform, bro. Just don't freeze. You know what I mean? You were made for this. You were born for this. You belong in there with them, and it's truly been an honor to help you coach. To be part of your coaching staff with Coach Pee Wee, Coach Ellie, and everybody else, man. So I think that you have a lot of courage to break into the professional circuit. Just big like that, bro. You know what I mean? It's a big deal, bro. So
this is opportunity came knocking at your door, you know. You definitely.
And you know, a lot of people retire wishing to perform like in a promotion like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, like I'm one of them. You know what I mean? I fought for like King of the Cage, Rough MMA. They're really good MMA promotions. But you're talking about a global promotion. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and it came knocking on his door. You know what I mean? He didn't go knocking on that door. You know? So
that's what's up.
If you don't mind me asking, how'd you guys land that?
How did we land that?
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe. Where he gets that? Joe. Hey Joe. Well, he had been telling me for a while that he wanted to fight, and I started talking to a few of the promoters that I know. Carlos Rivera from King of the Cage, Joel Lopez. He's the biggest promoter in Arizona and all the Southwest. A lot of champions have come out of his organizations as well. So I was talking to them, and we're trying to get him to fight and stuff. And he was gonna fight another 2 times as an amateur. Wanted to see where he was at, but I was like, you know what? This dude just had his baby. He does have the talent, the discipline, and he's hungry. I'm like, and I talked to Coach Pee Wee, and I'm like, yo, let's just debut the guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah. Cause in boxing, and MMA amateurs, you wear in boxing you wear headgear.
Okay.
Right. So you wear headgear, and so it's kind of like a little sparring session. In MMA, you don't wear headgear. You don't. Still the same ounce gloves. We fight with 4-ounce gloves. So I'm like, why not pay the kid? Because in amateurs, you don't get paid.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? You don't get paid at all. So I was talking to Coach Pee Wee, and I'm like, dude, let's just debut the guy. And he's like, you know how I feel about that? He's like, I never had an amateur career. I had an amateur career. Coach Pee Wee didn't have an amateur career, so he's like, I think it's the same shit. You're in a fight. You know what I mean? So, I mean, amateur, professional, you're in a fucking fight, So, we talked to him, and he's like, fuck it. Like, if you guys think I'm ready, then let's do it. So, I contacted Joe Tirado. Joe Tirado, he's a stand-up guy, just such a gentleman, man. Does so much for his community and everybody involved in the sport of mixed martial arts. And I talked to him like, yo, I need you to hold a meeting with Luis and let me know what you could do for us, and we'll go from there. So on the first meeting, he signed him with the Good Life Management Promotions. So he's under that Good Life banner right now, and the reason why he's going to Miami next week is because of Joe. So
and for someone that's be interested like in MMA, because like how he was saying earlier, I don't know if we caught it on film or not because of the glitches, but like for someone that's interested in MMA, like where are a couple of places or somewhere they can send them to
in the Valley?
Yes, in the Valley.
In the Valley, there's quite a few. We're here, Team Tough.
Okay.
We just Team Tough was originally ran as a wrestling club.
Okay.
And this year in January, me and Pee Wee Salazar, another professional fighter from the Valley, retired as well. We got together and we're like, yo, let's link up and start something with the kids and stuff, or people that want to learn and man, I was like, well, I mean, I'm down. You know what I mean? I don't see myself fighting anytime soon. So I'm like, let's do it. You know what I mean? I have nothing but time right now. So I've always been a firm believer that I like everything that I got to work with a lot of great world-class coaches. Everything that I'm learning, I'm just throwing it this way to these guys. You know what I mean? I think the next generation that's coming up, they're gonna kill it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So to answer your question, bro, I think there's Team Tough. We're here in Brawley, man. We train from 10 a.m. to 12 noon here in Brawley at Snap. We're inside Snap Fitness. Okay, cool. We have mats. We're setting up a cage right now and stuff like that in there. There's another one in El Centro. It's called
Integrated Warrior Arts.
Okay. Integrated Warrior Arts. I think it's Sunny Rubio, right? Sonny Castillo, ¿cómo se llama? Sonny Castillo.
I still train with them. Voy para allá de vez en cuando.
There's a lot of good boxing clubs, MMA gyms. I think there's like about maybe 2 in the Valley.
Okay.
Like us and I think Sonny's gym. But there's great boxing gyms for kids that wanna keep busy and all that. You have Sparta Boxing for any Lara. He's amazing. You have in Calexico, you have the Calexico Boxing Academy. They're amazing people. Coach Bardo out there. Then you have a straight up fight team. It's a boxing team. Johnny Ramirez here in El Centro. Very knowledgeable, very, very great guy as well. You have Devil Dogs Boxing in Imperial, Mario Valenzuela. I love that dude. He's like family to me. There's a lot of good boxing gyms, man. A lot of great boxing gyms for kids, and we're really excited for the next generation to just come out and kill it, man. You know, so yeah, but we need more MMA gyms though.
Yeah, because you know, there's probably somebody sitting at home who's like, man, I want to be an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, and that's good that you're throwing those plugs in, man, because, you know,
you never know.
Yeah, sometimes, and then, you know, maybe there's a kid watching this, and maybe you'll be his motivation, right? You know, just like, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he can do it. Why can't I?
Yeah, correct.
You know, so like I said, but man, you gotta. I don't know, man. It's just you gotta have it. It's gotta run through your blood just to fucking get in there, throw fucking shit in your house. You know,
it's not for everybody, man. It's a fun sport, man. I think that the kids, like you said, either they have it or they don't. You know, I've seen a lot of kids come through the gym and. You know what I mean? They're kind of like, I think it's good for them to learn the art to defend themselves, but there's kids that, you know, can't be at that level where, like, I'm going to go and compete, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it is a very serious sport, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I think there's a lot of places in the valley, man. Like I was telling you earlier, there's a lot of great talent to come out of the valley, you know?
¿Qué se te hace lo más difícil? Levantarte, ir al gym, hacerle caso a este güey. o un particular workout que se te hace más como...
La neta de todo, lo que me da más huevo hacer es la comida.
Oh,
la neta, no es comerla, güey.
¿Cómo es dieta? ¿Es protein o qué es?
La comida va a hacerla, güey. Porque llevo de práctica y es como que la pizza y tengo que cocinar, güey.
He has to be on a strict diet, man, you know? That's how it works. And especially him cutting weight. Yeah, he started at like 175.
175.
Oh,
yeah. Y
he's fighting at
ahorita estoy como 155, 4.
Okay.
54.
Yeah, so the fight's at 145, so he had to cut a good amount of weight for this fight.
Shit.
So I think.
Pero ya después de la pelea puedes comer.
He loves wings, bro. So you guys should.
Oh yeah, some wings, güey.
He's on that B-dubs, shit.
Yeah, todo.
Sponsorship,
B-dubs. Yeah, you heard it here first.
Sí, queriendo, you know, throwing the name out there, bro. You gotta charge for this shit, bro.
So, any shout outs you guys want to give, you know?
Shout out to Coach Pee-wee. He's not here, but él también me ha ayudado mucho. Me ayuda mucho con mi striking, con todo, la verdad. Me ha ayudado mucho. Pues también Coach Eli, Mexicali. También, acá comenzar con él, pues la verdad, él también me ha estado ayudando mucho en mi ground game, en todo, la verdad. Y pues también mi nutrition se llama Emiliano. Eso sí sabe su pedo cuando viene de nutrición y lo que me hace conditioning, la neta que me mata, pero la neta sí sabe mucho y pues todos los que me han apoyado, la verdad. Chava, la neta. Coach Armando, pues un año llevo.
Qué aguante.
Se fue rápido. I just want to thank everybody who's helped him out and Coach Pee-wee, Coach Eli from Mexicali, Emiliano, Sonny, the Imperial Valley people that support, you know what I mean? I've always been a firm believer that we don't do this to walk around and be like, yo, I'm better than you, I'm doing better things than you. Nah, man, I think the Imperial Valley is one, you know what I mean? So everybody's doing big things, and shout out to you guys for having us. Thank you so much. I bumped into him in the barbershop, bro.
Funny, bro.
He was on the chair. I called my barber.
That shit was
funny.
funny.
On my fucking way, right? And she's like, yeah, come.
There's nobody here. Yeah, she told me.
Here, I opened the fucking door. I see this guy. I'm like, she's like, bro, I beat you. I'm sorry.
Sí, porque ya me había dicho, like, entré y se estaba riendo. ¿Qué? Es porque me acaban de hablar. Mándalo por... Y llega... No mames.
Se mándalo por un tubo al puto.
I beat you, bro. Like,
half a haircut, he saw me walking, he got up from the chair. Nah, bro, thank you guys. I think you guys, what you do for the community is great, man.
Yeah, man, you know, hey, like we've told other people, man, you know, once you've been on our show, man, you guys are more than welcome
all the time, bro.
You know, our doors are always open.
And if you have anyone else that wants to come out here that maybe we don't know, the Valley don't know that you guys are doing this, it's not so much like he said, like to be like I'm better than you. It's like, you know what, we want to support. We want to
we gotta build each other up.
Yeah,
man,
there you go.
And ultimately, that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not everybody thinks that way, but you know, the small amount of people that do think that way, man, it's always a pleasure working with.
And ultimately, I think it's like a great foundation. Just even just a small community, bro.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's sports, music, podcasts, whatever it is. It's just like
dude, I feel like so many people have come out of the Imperial Valley to do big things, man. Like it's crazy, man. Like you have Andy Reese, you have the kid from Imperial. What's his name? With the Broncos.
Freeman.
Royce Freeman.
You got J-Rock's doing music.
J-Rock's killing it, bro, with MC Magic, bro. Little Rob.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like, damn.
You got Rafa Garcia, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Rafa Garcia was a champion in Combate, where we're fighting at, before he signed with the UFC, you know what I mean? Kid from Imperial, man. Like.
Then you got people behind the scenes, man. You got look at shots by Fabi.
Oh, Fabi's a photographer.
You know what I mean? He's rolling with Andy
Reese with Canelo. Like, what
from
here? Like,
bro, you know what? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like, but I think some people are just so like they just can't stand
winning.
When somebody's doing something, bro.
Good.
Like you know what I mean? And unfortunately, that's really sad, bro. You know what I mean? But like I said, the amount of people that support and help each other, man, I love working with them. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
So like I said, you guys are doing great things for people like Luis, helping his name go out there. You know what I mean?
No, y muchas gracias por venir,
sí,
porque
claro.
I mean, muchos con estos gordos, no. Qué pinche albóndigas.
He's like, me llevas a Broly.
Está caliente, güey. Está caliente.
Nah, like I'm a firm believer. You guys are doing great things, man. I love to see you guys' podcast, man. So I'm a fan of you guys, little groupie.
There you go. Cool, man.
Muchas gracias por tenerme, la verdad.
No, thank you.
Es el primer podcast que hago.
Oh, shit.
¿Qué pedo que había pasado?
First interview? Primero? Sí.
All right, strippers. No, I'm just kidding. He's married.
Hey, I hope the wife's watching, bro.
Oh, shit.
Si quieres, diles tus social medias. Tienes
Instagram,
Facebook.
Pues Facebook, pues Luis Panuco. Lo uso. Ahorita pues lo uso para poner memes, la neta.
Para memes. Los memes.
Dude, Facebook. This is a meme lord right here, bro. Sometimes I wake up at like 2 a.m., take a shit, and this motherfucker already put like 20 memes like in 2 hours. I'm like, I'm just like,
Y Instagram pues es LuisP760 con 4 S.
Okay.
Y es todo lo que tengo, la verdad. Social media nomás es todo lo que... Snapchat, pues...
Hasta que salgas con tu TikTok.
Sí. No me gusta TikTok,
le pegan. I'm just kidding.
I wanted to do something for you guys just before we get offline. I wanted to see if you guys have any shirts and stuff, and I'll have Luis maybe walk out for the weigh-ins with one of the triple shirts.
Dope.
Yeah,
I got a couple shirts in my car.
Cool.
Yeah, for
we'll
sure.
have him walk out for the weigh-ins.
That's dope.
With the shirt and
Thank you.
man.
Yeah. Definitely.
Man.
For the coach.
Nah, man, the highlights on him, man.
Gotcha.
Like I said, he's the guy, man. We're really excited, really proud of him.
Shit, throw a sticker on your shorts, bro.
Stick it on there. Yeah, we'll take some, yeah.
Así para que el otro fighter, ¿qué es? Triple. Esta verga que...
Mira, güey, ¡sas!
No sé qué ir.
Le pregunten, ¿quién es triples? No, esos gorditos se llevan.
No, pero muchas gracias por venir, man. Thanks for coming, man. And like I said, you guys are always welcome back.
Don't forget to follow these guys, man.
Yeah.
Follow Luis.
Yeah. Follow Mondo too.
Nah, man. The future's here, man. It's looking bright. And we're excited. Another Imperial Valley athlete coming out to represent us, and I think we should all be proud, man. We're always proud.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching.